your local Weather Authority forecast.
It's a humid start across the basin, and these humid conditions may fuel storms later today, but generally mostly sunny for the next few hours. A live look at the tall city thanks to our roof spy Nicholas Sky Tracker. A few puffy cumulus clouds indicating, yes, some low-level moisture, and when combine that with daytime heating, that's how we get thunderstorm activity, and that's something that we're going to be seeing later today in the basin. But right now, again, rain-free conditions. We do notice some clouds in the eastern half of the basin, very thin in nature, not producing any rainfall, but that's likely to change later today as a basin-wide flood watch is in effect till 7 p.m. local time tomorrow. Flash flooding is possible, and that's something that we could be seeing again later today into tomorrow, with the main threats with these storms being flash flooding, as I mentioned, but also strong wind gusts and frequent lightning. We are your local weather authority. We will let you know if any storms do become severe. And speaking of severe storms, we did see that yesterday, particularly in the Midland and Odessa area. Those storms have since moved off to the east and dissipated, but in their wake produced quite a bit of damage. We saw that on Business 20 thanks to Kyle Templeton, who sent in this photo this morning of the aftermath of some of those storms in the Midland and Odessa area. This was in a local business, and we do notice the roof off this building was blown off, and that is because of, again, strong thunderstorm wind gusts, and that's something that we could be seeing later today. So make sure you guys are weather aware and staying safe out there. Weak infrastructure from some of the storms yesterday could pose a threat with some of those storms later today, as we could be seeing more damage potentially in some locations. Temperatures in the upper 70s, lower 80s right now, warming up into the mid to upper 80s and low to mid 90s before storms start to fire off. But cooler colors in places like Marfa and Alpine in the Van Horn region indicating those storms firing off right around 2, 3, 4 o'clock, but still pretty warm before the afternoon commute in the tall city. Average high is 92. I'm predicting 94 with a low temperature potentially below 70 degrees. Those storms will really determine how much cooler it gets, when and where those storms form. And I do think they'll start in the western basin later today and move farther to the east as the day progresses. In the evening progresses, storms in the southern basin as well, but we have to watch out for this cluster of storms in the northern basin that will likely form and move off to the east closer to the Midland and Odessa area later this evening and into overnight hours. Temperatures likely dipping into the 60s, winds from the east right around 5 to 15 miles per hour. Strong wind gusts at times. Again, a few of those storms may be strong, a very slight chance of severe weather, and that's something that we could also be seeing tomorrow. Temperatures struggling to reach the upper 70s and lower 80s, windy conditions at times and stormy conditions at times. Those winds still coming in from the east-northeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. The northerly component in those winds bringing in much cooler weather. Again, 94 today, 81 degrees tomorrow, so back as much as 10 to 15 degrees below normal, and that trend will also linger into Wednesday, but slowly but surely warming up and drying out later in the week and into the weekend. But for the foreseeable future, could be a stormy one in the basin, so make sure you guys are weather aware.
All right, thanks so much, Ryan. I know we need the rain, the weather damage, not so much.